Hey, seventh grade, welcome back. Today we are working on session 13. We are getting to know the lingo of your topic. You do need a couple of things before we started. Your research notes assignment, that was the first assignment back from spring break, and you did some of the work for today on April 13th. So kudos to me for setting you up, but also kudos to you for doing that work. You need a writing utensil, something to write with, and something to write on. So I don't care if it's your notebook, piece of paper, scrap paper, whatever it is, you're going to make a list today. So you're going to need something to jot on. Okay. Pause the video now to go get your writing utensil and thing to write on. Go now. Do it. You did it. Okay, cool. I'll show you where that research notes assignment is. If you were like, that was April 13th, I completely forgot. That's fine. Power of nonfiction. Research notes. I'm going to use the example since that's where I'm putting all my work, because I already created key vocabulary. I kind of set you up to have like half of the work done today, but you should pull up the important vocabulary for your topic that you already gathered. You might be thinking, well, I didn't really have anything there, but in 11 and in 12, the lessons, I found out all of these new words, or I learned these new important terms that I wrote down. Cool, grab that too, you can, but I knew that this was like kind of our base point, so I wanted to make sure you have that today. Okay? Today, again, is all about vocabulary. So we are going to really talk about, and practice more than talk, about how our vocab for our research topic fits, and kind of thinking about how we can become masters on the words that we're using, but also the words that are really important to understand your topic. So first, with that writing utensil and whatever you're going to write on, create a list of all of the words that you feel are significant to your research topic. So that should be the vocab words that you wrote down from your research notes, maybe any new words that you found to be really important from session 12, and any other words that you were like, I've known it forever, but I know it's important. Okay, take this time. I would say more than 5, less than 12 words. So make that list, jot it down. Any words that you think, yes, this has to be understood if you want to know anything or understand anything big about your topic, right? Okay. So to really know a topic well, it means you have to have mastery or understanding over the topic's vocabulary. It's not enough just to say these words are important, or to simply list them like what I did. But you also kind of have to think about how the words can be used flexibly, right? How can they be sorted in different ways, or how can they be used in different ways? And that's really what the practice is for today. So I want to show you my thinking a little bit while I do this. So here are my words for my GMOs topic. I could sort these words into columns of, I know these words really well, I know these words not so well, right? Like I don't really know how to explain them to other people yet. I could sort them like that. I could use some of the central ideas that I've encountered and sort them that way. I could sort them into words that have to do with genetic engineering and then conflicts around GMOs, because I feel like those have been the two things that I've really, really researched and probably what I want to teach others about. So I would sort all of my words into those two topics, right? Into genetic engineering and into like disagreements or conflicts around GMOs. So I'm going to do that. Just kidding, I already did it. I just wanted to show you here, right? And I might need another column, maybe if I have other words or some words like don't fit and they deserve to be like in another column or more nicely named so it's not so exclusive. Anyway, this was one of the ways we already kind of talked through sorting words that you really know well, sorting the other words that are still unfamiliar. You could sort by positive and negative and neutral terms, right? You could do subtopic or central idea, which is kind of what I did. If you're kind of focusing on a progression or how whatever your topic could be, like how it's progressed over time, you can use your terms chronologically, right? You can sort them how they've changed or developed or how new terms may have been introduced as things have developed over time. Or if you're really into morphology, you could sort by part of speech, right? You could do nouns, adjectives, verbs, you could do prefixes, suffixes, root words, any of those type of things that you find interesting, do it. The point is that you are comfortable and familiar and a master of your topic's vocabulary terms, right? That is my tip today. You sorting out your words. You have 3 steps that you need to take for today's assignment, and that's what I want to show you. So, under classwork, power of nonfiction, vocab. You are going to do the thing that I just showed you in step 1. So you're going to sort the key vocabulary words right here in this table. Please notice I said all columns or rows don't need to be filled. You can adjust the table as needed. So if you right click, if you're like, I don't need 3 columns, I only need 2, you can delete column. If you're like, I don't need this many rows and I don't like rows, you can delete that row. If you accidentally hit delete table, you can just hit that friendly undo button and everything goes back to how it was, right? After you sort your words, you can choose your 5. Oh, geez. Step 2, choose your 5 like most important things that you would basically need to understand, the 5 terms that are like top 5. You have to understand what these terms mean in order to have a really good grasp on your topic. Put those 5 words here and give the meaning of them, right? Define them. Last step. You are going to be teaching people about your topic soon, so this is going to be a really great stepping stone. You are writing a 5 to 6 sentence summary about your topic. This is not the central idea of atomic bombs is. No. This is basically saying if you were going to explain in 5 or 6 sentences about your topic to somebody who hasn't researched it, what would you say? What would you include? What is the most important to understand? Okay. Make sure that you use those 5 terms that you defined from the table above by bolding or underlining them. Not only do you identify that they're important and you define them, but then you can use them in sentences while you're explaining about your topic. That shows true mastery. So we are going to work on that today too. After you do your sorting, your defining, and then your 5 sentence or 5 to 6 sentence summary, make sure you turn it in. Okay. If you have any questions or concerns, I am available through email or office hours. I will talk to you soon. Bye.